The Galaxy Watch 8 Classic is the evolution of Samsung's watch for the masses, with not only tons of internal upgrades, but external upgrades as well. And I'll tell you, I'm excited for this one. So it's not as massive as the Watch Ultra. So if you're someone who doesn't really like, having a transformer on your wrist and you don't want Autobots to transform and roll out, then I think this would be a great middle ground as well. I'm Captain Awesome. This is Geekception. Do like and subscribe. Let's get into it. And starting with the front of the box here, we have it in white here, and if you wonder what the size is, it comes in here at 46 millimeters. So this is, I believe, the only size that you get the Watch 8 Classic. And of course, as you can see, I have the white version here, which is fantastic. It comes in only two colors, white and black. And yeah, let's just get into it. Not too much dilly-dallying here. And you pull off the tab at the top, and there's another tab at the bottom here that you pull out. And after you pull those two tabs out, boom, we get into the box there. And the first thing I notice is just, this looks so good. I'm so glad that this white is the one that I got, because yeah, it looks amazing. It looks fantastic. Like you can see the watch here, it's a bit smaller than the Watch Ultra. I'll compare it very soon, but let's just put this down because I believe there are some other things in the box here. So let me just pull that out. So in this box, you also get some certain things here, such as manuals. I think this is the first thing I'm getting here, which is just the manual, which you read this, right? Like, you definitely read this, right? Let me know if you're gonna read this manual or not. And if we go on to the bottom here, there should be something else here, which should be the cable, I believe. Yes, the charging cable. I keep breaking this cable. I've broken the one for my Watch 6 Classic, and I think I only used the one for my Watch Ultra. But yes, you have that magnetic cable here. If you're wondering, I think it's still the same one as the one that charges the Watch 6 Classic. Like you can see that this is my Watch 6 Classic here. So the cable still works well. Just gonna put that to the side. And what else do we get? I think that's all we get in that box. Moving on now to the watch here, and we see the watch. I'm just going to put it down for now. We're going to get to it very, very soon. Let me just assemble it together. And first, I think there are some instructions here. Yeah, so there is an instruction here in the box on how to actually put the watch strap on, which will be great. I believe this is using the new type of watch strap there. And the watch strap I also have here is the white one. So it comes in this white watch strap. I think this looks really, really nice. I like it. White leather. Maybe I would go with the black leather eventually for this one, but for now I actually like this black leather very, very much. And I'm not sure if there's anything else inside this box. No, there is nothing else inside the box. So according to the guide here, so I'm doing this live because of course I'm doing it live. Step 1, we pull it back. Step 2, we put it on, and step 3, we clasp it on. All right, I did not understand any of that, but you know what? We'll just do this. We'll just do this live. So I believe we clasp that like that. No? I might be fast forwarding this part if I cannot get this quickly. So if this part is fast forwarded, know that it took me way longer than it should have. And for what did not take long at all, I finally got the strap on, and yeah, I have to say it looks so good here. It looks even better than I thought it would right there. Like, look at that. This is such a beautiful watch. And taking a tour around the watch here, of course, on the right side, we've got those two buttons, which is the select and back. And then we have the action button as well, which is very similar to my Watch Ultra. On the front, we've got that display there. It's a bit smaller than my Watch Ultra, which I'll get to eventually. Let me bring out my Watch 6 Classic here. And then finally on the back, we've got that bioactive sensor. And for my first impressions, well, extended first impressions, I would say I really like the crown that has been brought here. Well, not crown, the rotating bezel here. I think it was fantastic on my Watch 6 Classic that I had here. Now, this watch was the one I really liked. And you can see the Watch 6 Classic is actually a bit bigger than the Watch 8 Classic there. But, and also the Watch Ultra 2024 is what they're calling it now, is also bigger in size as well. But I would say for a watch that is not ultra, it definitely feels the part. It feels premium. It doesn't feel cheaper than an ultra watch. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of compromises here, I'll tell you. You know, it's got almost identical specs to this last year's Watch Ultra, and I'll tell you for sure, as someone who has been using the Watch Ultra and who has literally replaced his Garmin and his Chorus watch with the Watch Ultra right here, this watch is fantastic. So I believe this watch in performance will be fantastic as well. And I think a change here on the internal display, I would say, is that you have the time markers there, which you don't get on the Watch Ultra. I mean, you do have the lines there, but not numbers that like it is here on the Watch8 Classic, and of course on the Watch6 Classic you do get those numbers, but they're very, very tiny and very difficult to see. So build quality out here, I would say, is just fantastic on the Watch8 Classic. And I can tell you for sure, like this, especially the white color, this gotta be the color you go for, man. Like I think this white just looks really, really great. And on opening the wearable app here, I can already see the confirmation code here. I'm just gonna tap on confirm. It's actually vibrating in my hand right there. So after clicking confirm, it should just show me like, you know, sure, go to my phone for setup. And some of the most commonly asked questions as this starts downloading is, you know, is this watch only for Android, Samsung Galaxy devices? And no, you can use it on anything with Android 12 Plus, but you only get the full feature set such as the ECG, blood pressure, and Samsung Pay with Samsung phones right there. So let's just agree to some of the setup there. Setting up diagnostic data. I'm just gonna click continue, click allow. And yeah, just like that, the phone is going to start downloading the updates. I think it's already downloaded some of the updates. And you know, some of the other questions can be like, you know, would this make a good upgrade from, let's say, you know, your previous Galaxy watch like the Watch 6 or the Watch 7? And I would say yes. I think this will be a great upgrade, especially because it's a lot more classier. You get better battery life, you get the bigger display, the rotating bezel that has come back. So yeah, I think this will be a great upgrade there. And we're just going to keep setting up here. And I think one of the things I like just about this is that it's also not as massive as the Watch Ultra. It's telling me about Gemini here, so we're just going to accept Gemini. So it's not as massive as the Watch Ultra. So if you're someone who doesn't really like, you know, having a transformer on your wrist, and you don't want Autobots to transform and roll out, then yeah, I think this would be a great middle ground as well. And also I think just the processor, the W1000 processor here, and there's also, you know, some of the new features that I've carried over again from the Watch Ultra, which is a powerful watch on its own, right? So I think I'm just going to, oh yeah, there we go. No thanks. I was going to speed up this part, but then it was done, which is always the commentator's curse, right? But yeah, I'm so excited to try this watch actually, especially because I love my Watch Ultra. I really wish it had that rotating bezel because I run every day, and every day when I'm running, you know, imagine tapping this watch there. Ugh, like anybody got time for that? So I love that here. I'm just going to here you get options on apps to install, but I don't want all of them. So I'm just going to untap the ones that I don't want. Like I don't use Spotify, for example. Some of the other recommended ones, I would actually use Nike Run Club here. And that's pretty much it, I think, for me. So just click continue. And I think it then does like a automatic watch backup as well every day. Transfer your data. I don't want to transfer data, but yeah, so I think that's one of the reasons why I like this watch, and maybe this might take a bit of a time, so I will skip this part. And oh, I'll set this up as a new watch. I do not want to set it up as the previous watch that I had before. Next, okay, left, yes. So these are, I think, some of the wearing preferences. I'll be, yes, wearing it on my left hand. And as you can see, like, I'm not sure if you can see here, but like, I have like a mark on my hand, and it's actually tanned because of just how much I wear it. You can actually see the band on my hand there, because I literally wear my watch every single day. And yes, this is the one next. So it has a vascular check now, which it can do. Rest, I believe, while using the app. Okay. Oh, this is snoring and advanced measurements such as the snore detection, which I know has always been present here, and skin temperature during sleep, which has always been present here as well. So yes, I want all of those things. Running as well, it has a running coach where you take like, I think, an 8-minute test, and then you are able to determine your run level. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I already run every day. An emergency, I think you get emergency services as well. You can pause and read all of that. And now it's just going to finish up the setup here. And I just want to get into the Watchman. So as you can see, where I'm doing this live, so you can actually see how long it takes to set up the watch here. But getting around, I think these are some of the kind of things that you can expect to do here. You can swipe up for gestures. You can swipe or press to go back, rotate to scroll, and yes, all of those things. You can again pause to read it if you want to read it here. But yeah, I'm just trying to get my focus back. Yes, that is great. And let's get into the watch. But I think one of the nice things on watchOS 6, I believe, is that you can now install Facer, so you can get like all the watch faces, which is great, which is fantastic, especially if you're someone who likes to customize. So now we are done with the phone part of it. I'm going to put the phone down for now. Let's actually take a tour around the watch. So if you swipe down from the top, of course, you get your notification panel. If you press this button there, you're able to head back. If you swipe up, you're able to go into all of the apps that you have, and you can swipe there. I think I want to finish this. I think I did not think this through. Let me just exit. Swipe left for tiles. Come on. I want to be done with this. Why did I choose this? Finish. Okay. All right. So first off, I just like how clean the watch face here looks. Like you can see that looks like super duper clean right here. I like, that of course we have this rotating bezel that is back. This is one of the reasons I like it, because I mean, fun fact, if you have an older watch that does not have a rotating bezel, you can just rotate it and it actually acts like a rotating bezel. Like it does the same thing. Like you can see that if you rotate around it, it actually does rotate, but it's so not as great as just being able to literally just, rotate this and not get your massive hands in the way, which is what always happens with me, right? Every time I use my hand here. But yes, I think this is one of the things here. Battery life has been promised, like a better upgrade here for battery life. I think now rated, 30 hours, 3000 nit of brightness, inheriting again from that Watch Ultra that we have there. It has, personalized coaching. These are some of the features here, and I'm just like blazing through them. Band compatibility, I think it uses that Dynamic Lugs, which we've seen here at the back from Samsung, which I'm not sure if it will be compatible with the one I have here, because that would be great if it's compatible with my Watch Ultra, because I would probably want to swap my band for this one. I think that would be great. But yeah, if one thing I noticed about this band here on the Watch8 Classic is that on the back, it has this rubber material that is reminiscent of the one I have on my Watch Ultra, which is, I think, a bit more rugged for activities and tracking and all that. But on the front, it actually has like this leather, which is a detail that I like. So on the front, it looks very nice and classy, but on the back, it can take and withstand all of your sweat. And I know that I didn't like, the straps that are like, just leather all throughout, because it soaks in the sweat and then that smells over time, as opposed to this one where it looks like it will be much better for, when you actually use it for activities. And even if you sweat, it's easy for this to wick off, and it still looks like, you are the chief operating officer of a Fortune 500 company on the front. So I think that is great as well. Does this work with iPhone? The answer is supposed to be no, which is, because it's a Samsung thing. But I have this app here called Merge, which I actually use for my Watch Ultra. You can see I use to connect my Watch Ultra to my iPhone. So I've been using this. This is how I've been able to use my Watch Ultra with my iPhone. So I've got like 10,000 steps here. If I go into my watch thing there, it's 8,000 steps. So it's not perfect. It's not one-to-one. And most of the time it's annoying because you need to like actually connect to the app here and make sure that it's synchronizing. But you can see that it's actually connected to my iPhone 16 Pro Max. So I would say that by out of the box, it's not supposed to be used with an iPhone, but I've been using it with an iPhone for like a year now. And of course, that app Merge is a paid app, so you need to pay for it. But I'll definitely tell you that you can use it with an iPhone if you so wanted to. So yeah, if you go into tiles here, I'm just trying to see if there are any new tiles that they added. Yes, the Antioxidant Index, I think this is new here. Heart rate is not really new, your activities, your alarms, and all of that. So yes, this is the Watch 8 Classic, which I cannot wait to use this for a while. I cannot wait to, really test this out and give you all of my thoughts. So again, leave all your comments there and let's wrap up this video. And there you have it. That has been the unboxing video of the Watch 8 Classic here from Samsung. Do let me know what are some of the videos you want me to do. What are some of the comparisons? Of course, I've got, all of the other watches here. So any specific thing you want me to do, please don't be shy. Let me know in the comments down there below. And yes, I'll catch you in the next one. I appreciate you making it all the way to the end of this video. And text me when you get home so I know you got home safe. And watch out for Tapir. They are actually bigger than they seem. And yes, I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye. And thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. And this is day 3 of consistent long form videos. And I've been sleeping at like 5 a.m. these days. So definitely want to fix my sleep tonight because yeah, my stomach doesn't feel good. My head doesn't feel good. I'm breaking out all over because of that. So definitely got to fix that. But yeah, another glorious night tonight. I have still a run to run tonight. And yeah, I'm just excited that I get to upload another video. And how have you been doing? What are you up to? Leave hashtag another video so I know you made it all the way to the end of the video. But please share some of the things you're excited about, as I would love to check some of them out. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. All right, take care.